Hi everyone, welcome back to Hanson Never Done Farms on this Monday, January 24th. I am in the house today, of course. My plans went a little sideways today. I had planned on going up and working the girls, and I might still be able to this afternoon if it works out for me, but I'm going to be rendering the lard off of our pig. Not what I had planned on doing today, but one of our extra refrigerators decided to go on the blitz today. Thankfully, I caught it first thing this morning, so wasn't hardly anything in there, but I did have the lard in there, and so I'm going to be rendering that today because, of course, the other freezers are full. Anyways, I had told one of our subscribers had asked if I could show how I render it, and so I just wanted to make sure that I put that out today to show you how it's done, how it's easily done. If you guys have followed us on our Facebook page at Hanson Never Done Farms, you will have seen that we did up some bacon this weekend. Brined the bacon for a week, and then we smoked it and was able to complete one side of our bacon. We have about 10 pounds of bacon in the freezer. I pulled out the other half, which is another 10 pounds, and that right now is brining. This is one small slab. There's two slabs, and this is just a brown sugar and pepper brine. It started as a dry brine, but of course the salts are starting to break down, and you just take it out every day, give it a good rub, flip it over. Of course there's two sides to it, and put it back in. And then we also have Canadian bacon, guys. Again, if you saw our Facebook page, you saw that I had that ready to go, and that is just a simple brine of salt, brown sugar, garlic and peppercorns, and that's going to brine for 5 days. Take it out, and that goes in the smoker. Canadian bacon is really, really good. It's one of our favorites. That is made off of the loin. The pig, of course, has two sides, two loins. I always take one and do Canadian bacon. So, anyways, we're going to get started on the lard that we got off of good old Joe. If you are able to come across lard and don't have a grinder of your own, most times your butcher will grind it for you. Sometimes for an additional fee, which, guys, is 100% worth it. It's just easier to deal with if it's brown, and it renders quicker, and you get a better product in the end with less waste. So I like to grind our lard. Of course, I am working with mostly frozen. You want it to be frozen product. It grinds better and won't gum up your grinder. I'm going to get this ground, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm all done. Alright, so got it done. Both bags filled both of these pots. These are jam-packed, but that's okay. They're starting to render down a little bit. I have them on low, and that's where they will stay. I'm not cooking the fat, I'm just melting this and rendering it, basically. So this is the process, guys. Very simple. Low and slow. That's the name of the game. Okay, guys, we are about an hour and 15 minutes in, and look at how well it is rendering. I mean, it is just really, really melting good, and you can see I have it on almost the lowest temperature, guys. It does not take much to get this rendered down. And come over into this pot. Yep, I have 2 pots going. This one is the last one I did, so it's not been on as long, but you can see it's also rendering really, really nicely again on low. That's the key, guys. You want this at the lowest temperature you can have it. It does take quite a while, but you are going to get a pure, mostly odorless, tasteless lard out of this, doing it this way. Now, I messed up when we were processing Joe. I accidentally did not separate the leaf lard from excuse me, the regular lard, so I don't have my leaf lard separate. For those of you that don't know what leaf lard is the purest, best lard you could get off of a pig. It's from inside the cavity around the kidneys, and it is the best lard, used mostly for pastries. Lard. I stupidly, whatever, wasn't even thinking, I mixed it. So I don't get leaf lard this year, which that's fine. I don't do a whole lot of pastries. Got a beautiful day outside. I actually had 10 million things I wanted to get done today outside. Today is actually a good day to be out doing things, because tomorrow, if you are a weather nut like I am, you guys already know Oklahoma's going to get hit with a snowstorm tomorrow. We are getting predictions of anywhere between 1 and 5 or 6 inches, depending on where you're at. They're still not really narrowing it down because, of course, it depends on the jet stream. But regardless, we are going to get snow tomorrow. It is supposedly going to be a wet, heavy snow. We're not supposed to be in sub-zero temperatures. We're just going to hover right at freezing. So we are actually pretty excited about that because we need the moisture, and that is just really going to put some moisture in the ground. I was going to go out and throw some seed down today and cover it with hay, in hopes that snow would really pack it down and give it a good watering. I may be able to get out later on today. As of right now, I'm stuck in the house watching pots. Alright guys, so we're about 2 hours in. It is now noon, and as you can see, this has really rendered down nicely. We got just a few globs of fat left in there. We're gonna let that keep going. Again, we are on low, as low as we can go. But this pot has really done its job. Again, guys, if you want to render your own lard, grind your fat first. You are going to get way more product quicker than you would by just dicing it or cutting up your lard into small chunks. This just works so much better. So much better. So I got everything I need. This is the lard that I have been buying, and I saved the container, and so I will be putting lard back into that, and then of course just quart jars. I had to steal some cheesecloth from cheese making because I need to be able to strain that. But you guys, this has been just Again, they are not sponsors. We purchased this meat grinder, and it has been a lifesaver. I think total on a regular price it's about $150, $160 maybe. We got it on sale, and then there was an additional 15% off, 20% off, whatever it was. Anyways, by the time it was all said and done, we paid like $109 for it. As many of you know, we have told you guys numerous times, we don't get a monthly check from YouTube. It usually happens about every other month, every third month. You got to reach that $100 before YouTube pays out. But we happened to get that $110 right when we needed that. So you guys helped us be able to purchase that, and as always, anything that we get from YouTube goes right back into helping us grow our farm. So thank all of you for watching and commenting and liking and sharing and doing all the things that help us do what we love doing. But anyways, I am getting ready. I'm gonna let this go for just a little bit longer. Again, I'm really trying to make this shelf stable. I can still see some bubbles, and so I want to be able to not have any bubbles. I didn't put very much water in here, maybe less than 1/4 cup, but I want to make sure that I get all of that water evaporated before I start to put it up, and that way it can sit in the pantry. Anyways, we'll catch you in a minute. Okay, so it has rendered down enough. I have got just a regular colander with some cheesecloth, my lard bucket, and I'm just going to start filling and straining the big pot. This is so exciting for me, guys. This is something I have definitely missed. I quit using vegetable shortening several years ago and switched completely to lard, and we were fortunate enough that you know, in Oregon was able to we had our own pigs and was able to do our own, and I wasn't able to bring any with us, and so I've had to purchase lard, which isn't bad. I'm glad we were able to purchase it, but it's just very satisfying to me to be able to have our own product and be able to utilize so much from our pig. This is going to give us so much lard. I'm going to have way more than what I think I have room for. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't overfill my little bucket here. And then I'll have to start filling jars. Okay. Where is our bucket? And guys, look at how much more I have. Oh my Lanta. It's been a little while since I've done this, so there. Now we can start filling our quart jars. And again, I generally freeze my lard. Let it set out for 24 hours and completely solidify, and then you can just pop it in your freezer. I'm pretty sure that this will be shelf stable. It's been going now for nearly 4 hours. getting my little thing here in the way. I need to make sure that I'm not overfilling. Look at that. It is a little cloudy right now, but once it cools, this will be pure white, you guys. Pure, pure white. Keep my eye on my jar this time. I am going to have to go and get more jars. This can be quite messy. But as you can see, we're just loading up on the on the lard here. My Lanta, guys, seriously, I just really, this is the first time that I've done such a fine grind on my lard. I've never gotten this much, you guys, honestly. Whether the butcher ends up throwing out part of the lard or whatever, I've never, ever, ever gotten this much lard. This is more lard than we can use in a year, for sure. Super, super excited about this. Okay, guys, I'm done. Right at 4 gallons of this beautiful, beautiful lard. Look how beautiful it is. This will, as it cools, it will turn just pure white. Just beautiful. I am so excited. You guys, filled those 2 pots, and this is what we're left with. Not a bad haul, guys. I know I know there's many of you that would take those and use them, and you know, more power to you. We don't like crackling so much, so that will be fed out to the chickens, and they will enjoy that bit of fat and meat for the rest of the winter and help warm their bodies and whatever. Anyways, that's gonna do it for in here. Let me get this mess cleaned up because it's a mess, and we're gonna head up to see the girls. All right, up here at the top, let the girls out there in the tree line snacking, eating, but wanted to show you guys what we did yesterday. We moved the Buff Orpingtons up here, and this is now our little breeding group. Super, super excited to get some purebred eggs to hatch and start offering to the public, increase our little flock plus selling. And I will, Jeff and I are talking about doing up another little pen for the barred rocks. Somebody corrected me. I had said in the last video they were speckled Sussexes. They are not. They are barred rocks. Anyways, I have a rooster and 3 hens, and I would like to be able to get them situated in their own little coop and, yeah, get them started breeding. But everybody's doing good. My brother and his wife came and got one of our wayward roosters, but that is the barred rock. And I have 3 of those hens, and then 1 rooster. The rooster is lighter in color, and he is beautiful. But, hi Bijou. She really wants to get in there and eat what they have, because she likes the scratch grain, don't you, sweetheart? Everybody's doing good, guys. We are less than 2 weeks away. Less than 2 weeks away from our first kidding. And the next video I put out, I'm going to try and get my kidding kit together. Bring you guys along for that. I know I did it last year, but we have lots of new subscribers that might like to see what all goes into my kidding kit. But anyways, they are watching me like hawks, because if I make a move to go in, they'll think they need to go in. But I do need to replace their hay bags and get that filled. Yep, they need some fresh hay. I am out here in a t-shirt, guys. It is that nice. But we're in for between 1 and 5 inches of snow tomorrow. We've got a pretty good system coming through. We're supposed to be on the colder side for the next, I don't know, 9 to 10 days. And then we pop out of it just in time, hopefully, for our girls to start kidding. But let me get some hay situated for them, and I will get back to you. I am getting smarter in my old age, and I locked the girls out and then put out their treat for the evening. In the evening they're getting black oil sunflower seeds and a little bit of beet pulp. Let me go get them. Hey guys, what do you think? I have to count them. I have 12 does. And if I don't count, sometimes I'll miss snow. Sometimes I'll miss snow. She will get over into the tree line, and more times than I can count, I have been headed back up to the house and just happened to catch sight of her. So I've started counting heads. These two little girls are close. We're within a few weeks. I'm hoping to do some udder clips later on this week. Guys, seriously. I cannot believe we're almost there. Almost there. I am most excited about Ellie. I don't know why, but she's just got my heart all aflutter. Hoping she has a little doeling in there this year. Bred her to Case, of course. And of course Freya. Oh my goodness, you filthy face. She, like her friend over there, Snow, likes the tailpipe. The RTV. Oh my Lanta. It's never dull, guys. It is never dull. But anyways, I need to call it for today. I've got to get back up to the house and get dinner started and finish cleaning up my mess. Got all my pots and pans clean, but now I got to put them away and get dinner started for Jeff. If you guys don't mind, give us a like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a good evening.